Hey all, Coach Lisa from the Hut PT in High River here, and we're bringing movement prep number 12 to you. So this one, whether you like it or not, you're doing with your shoes off. We're going to start with 5 to 10 minutes of warming up, getting going, getting everything moving, blood flowing, especially if you've been out in the cold for a little bit. So 5 to 10 minutes on a machine. I'd say bike and try and be in that 8 to 13 gear tension if you have control of your tension. And then you're going to come on in onto the turf, wherever you can find space, even our back room, and make use of it. And we're going to get the shoes off and work on things so we can work on feeling through our feet a little bit more, all right? So movement prep again, help prepare the body, help do things that we know we wouldn't do otherwise, and just creating good, healthy habits. Plus, you guys, if you put everything that we do together, you can start creating a pretty fantastic, oh wow, camera. You can start creating pretty fantastic like self-made programs that are based around therapy, balance, structure, all of those things. So learn them, remember them, watch all the videos, all that good stuff. Enough rambling, time to get started. Okay, so our first one is in hands and knees position, also known as quadruped. So we're gonna get set up into our hands and knees. It's quadruped, elbow to sky. And what we're doing is we're working on opening through the thoracic chain by leading through our shoulders. So we're gonna take that shoulder or hand, lock it behind our ear, just gently, nice and loose, no pressure. From here, you're bringing elbow to elbow, leading with the elbow, opening up as high as you can without any shifts in through the hips. We don't want to try and move through. We don't want to rock side to side. We don't want to have to bend the elbow. We want to be able to be controlled. So I'll try and show you from this angle on the other side. Hand locked behind the ear. Elbow to elbow, leading with the other one, opening up as big as we can. When you're doing this, you're going to work on your breathing. So I'll do it again, exaggerating my breath. Hand to ear, elbow, breath in. All right, so notice how I have to rock on one side to try and get further. We don't want that. You're gonna work on opening the range of movement. Start small and then see how you can play and work within that. Our next one is going to be an elephant crawl. So from 10 meters is what we're going for. Get those shoulders stacked from here. All right, so I came out of the frame, but our shoulders are stacked. Head's going through the shoulders. We're not craning our neck. We're just dropping down nicely. And then we're working on cross-patterning motion, okay? So left hand, right hand, left foot, and so on. Working on being able to get that nice long line in the back, trying to create a long line in through the shoulders, head down, high bum. Work on getting a stretch out of that. It's a really good time to get a nice dynamic stretch through the back of the legs as well. And then learning how to load those shoulders, putting pressure into the shoulder as we come down, rather than always being so extended and in pain because our traps are doing all the work. We don't want our traps doing the work. We want these guys back here, in through here, working, doing the work for us. Okay, then after that, we'll probably, because of the camera, get a piece of it, but we're doing a forward lunge into triangle pose. Try and do it close to the wall here. So, great big forward lunge. Option A, hand on the ground, on the inside, reaching up, stacking, come back up, and switch through into that movement. Option B, so if you can't get the hand down, big lunge, elbow on the thigh, and again, moving through and coming back down, step up, switch through, all right? We're going through 10 meters. So in the gym, at the hub, we've got these white lines off the wall. They're 5 meters apart, okay? Those are your markers. So start at one line, go for 2 of them, 10 meters, easy peasy. Then we gotta go into shoulder C.A.R.s. So from here, we can do it seated. It's easy. We can do it standing if we need to. We can do it side lying. Many ways to do it. What we're going for is 5 in each direction. Great big rotations through that shoulder. Think about thumb to sky. At the top, we're rotating through. Thumb to ground. Thumb to sky, okay? We're trying to reach away from the body. And then if we can, if our shoulder allows it to, which it should, we're going into forward as well. 5 one way, 5 the other, on both sides, okay? Then, neck C.A.R.s, heaven. If you're in the office, you can do this in the office too. You're just gonna grab underneath the seat. If you're standing, pretend you have your hands in a pocket. Or if you're like me, sitting on the ground on your butt, nice tall spine, hands underneath the butt. From here, beautiful, great. Big rotations of the neck. Thinking how you can lengthen everything through there. Nice and controlled. We're not going through fast. Same with the shoulder C.A.R.s, they're not fast. They're slow, controlled movements so that you can think about how you can elongate all of those joints within your skeletal structure, okay? Because we need to open things up. Especially we're headed into, so month 12 right now, we're headed into December. High stress time for a lot of people. Unnecessary stress, I would personally think, but that's just me. Anyways, it's a good way to get rid of that stress by rolling through the neck and doing those movements. Slow and controlled. We're doing 5 in each direction, sorry. And finally, I'm going to lower this so you can just see my feet doing the movement. And this is why we want you barefoot. Same with the lunges and the elephant crawls. Our shoes sometimes block how our feet are designed to grab into the ground and how they're supposed to just feel everything and ground. And then we want to make our toes work a little bit more. But with more working toes, greater activation in through the arch, the foot needs to be released as well. So we're going to go into active isolated calf stretches. We'll start there, try and expand into more so a foot releases through active isolated stretching, and then take it from there. So bear with me, down we go. Okay, so you're going to sit nice and tall. Bring that foot in as close as you can. From here, you're going to bring the foot up on your own without your hands. Bring them up on your own, then 1, 2, release. 2, 2, release. 3, 2, release. And then what you can do is pull through the toes, curl those toes up to you. You can go for 8 on each side. And you might start feeling some stretches in one spot of the calf. It'll always go to the tighter location first. And your stretch, like this part where I'm giving extra pressure, is only 1 to 2 pounds of pressure when you're starting. We don't want to overstretch. We want to be able to just help that body, help that limb and all of those muscles and the fascial tissue open up on its own. That's why we're repeating the movements. Any active isolated stretch is a maximum 2-second hold, and then you're back out into relaxation. So my calf muscles relax now, and then into that stretch, okay? Because we don't want the body to think that it's now in a state of shock. That's why we only go for active isolated in this manner, 8 to 12, 2-second holds for each position, or 2 to 5-minute maximum holds in static. We would do those as a closer unless you are significantly broken. Then we turned it into a workout for you. Yeah, that's it. That's movement prep for number 12 anyways, depending on what time of the year and the season that you get this and start with us. And have a fabulous, wonderful, wonderful weekend. All right? We shall see you guys later.